Every year, over 1 million ostriches are raised across Africa, producing a material so rare it fuels a billion-dollar global trade. But this luxury doesn't come from diamonds, gold, or silk. It comes from the unique skin of the world's largest bird. How does a feathered creature of the savannah become one of fashion's most prized textures? Seen on designer bags, boots, and car interiors worth thousands. Today, we go deep inside the hidden world of ostrich leather, from vast South African farms to precision tanneries where raw hides are transformed into luxury art. This is how ostrich leather is made, from start to finish. Every luxury brand has its signature material. For some, it's crocodile or python. For others, it's calfskin or canvas. But among them all, one texture stands alone. Instantly recognizable by its raised quill bumps, a pattern no machine can duplicate. Ostrich leather. Each year, the global ostrich industry produces over 400,000 high-grade hides, primarily from South Africa, the world's leading exporter. What began as a 19th century curiosity, when ostrich feathers were prized for fashion hats, has evolved into a billion-dollar trade supplying the world's top ateliers in Paris, Milan, and Tokyo. Unlike most exotic leathers, ostrich skin is valued not for its rarity alone, but for its combination of strength, softness, and elasticity. Its natural oils keep it supple for decades without cracking, a quality that makes it ideal for luxury handbags, car interiors, and fine footwear. From a single ostrich, only about 1/3 of the skin meets the grade required for luxury use, a diamond-shaped section across the breast known as the crown. Each piece must pass rigorous quality inspection before being approved for export. At the center of this trade lies the Karoo region of South Africa, where wide semi-arid plains host the largest ostrich farms in the world. Here, generations of farmers have refined the breeding, feeding, and care of these birds to produce hides of exceptional quality. Every detail, from diet to climate, influences the texture of the skin and ultimately the smoothness of the final leather. Globally, luxury houses like Hermès, Prada, and Louis Vuitton depend on this network of farms and tanneries, creating a tightly controlled supply chain where quality, ethics, and rarity define value. Each finished hide can sell for hundreds of dollars, and when crafted into a handbag, its value can increase more than tenfold. But before these hides reach the ateliers of Europe, they begin their journey under the African sun, where young ostriches are raised in carefully managed farms designed to balance animal welfare and precision breeding. Every ostrich leather journey begins not in a factory, but on the open plains of Africa. In the dry expanse of the Karoo and surrounding regions, breeding farms raise thousands of these flightless giants each year. Here, the environment, hot days, cool nights, and wide open space, is ideal for developing the thick, durable skin the world covets. Each breeding pair produces up to 40 eggs per season, laid carefully in sandy nests. These eggs are collected daily and transferred to incubation rooms where temperature and humidity are controlled within fractions of a degree. After 42 days, the chicks emerge, fragile, long-necked, and standing nearly a foot tall within hours of hatching. From this moment, precision governs every aspect of their lives. The feed is balanced with protein, fiber, and minerals to promote healthy feather and skin growth. Farmers inspect them constantly, noting the quality of the follicles where future quill bumps will develop. Even minor injuries can affect the hide's value later, so caretakers ensure pens remain smooth, clean, and free of sharp edges. By 12 to 14 months, the birds reach their full height, over 2 meters tall and weighing more than 100 kilograms. Each bird produces multiple valuable resources: meat for export, feathers for fashion and cleaning tools, and most prized of all, the skin that will become leather. Animal welfare standards play a central role in this process. Modern ostrich farms follow strict guidelines for space, feed, and humane treatment, ensuring low stress before harvesting. The more relaxed the bird, the better the hide's texture, free from blemishes or scarring. When the time comes, each bird is processed in facilities built to global food and leather safety standards. The hides are separated immediately, washed and cooled to prevent drying or bacterial damage. At this stage, the skin still looks nothing like the luxurious material it will become. It's pale, thick, and uneven, awaiting the transformation that only modern tanneries can achieve. From the quiet plains of the Karoo, these raw hides now begin their long journey toward refinement, from natural texture to one of the most luxurious materials on Earth. After the farms, the raw hides travel hundreds of kilometers to state-of-the-art tanneries, where the real transformation begins. Here, decades of craftsmanship meet modern chemistry, turning a pale, lifeless skin into a supple, vibrant luxury material that can last a lifetime. Each freshly harvested hide arrives salted and cooled to prevent decay. Workers first trim away uneven edges before immersing the hides in vast rotating drums filled with clean water. This soaking stage rehydrates and softens the skin, washing away any dust, salt, or natural oils accumulated during transport. Once cleaned, the hides move to liming tanks, where a carefully balanced solution of lime and sulfide opens the collagen fibers and loosens remaining hair follicles. The once rigid surface begins to relax, revealing the faint pattern of quill bumps beneath. From here, machines equipped with rotating blades gently remove any residual fat or tissue, producing a perfectly clean sheet ready for tanning. The tanning process is what gives the hide its permanence, preventing decay while enhancing strength and flexibility. Ostrich hides are tanned using chrome or vegetable-based agents depending on the desired finish. Inside enormous stainless steel drums, hundreds of hides tumble in tanning solutions for hours, absorbing microscopic compounds that bind with the skin's fibers. When they emerge, the hides have changed forever, firm yet soft, dense yet breathable. Next comes the dyeing stage, a step where artistry meets precision. Color specialists test every shade under natural and artificial light to ensure depth and consistency. Each hide can absorb pigment differently, so workers grade and separate them by tone and texture. From deep ebony and caramel brown to pastel tones used in designer handbags, the range of color possibilities is nearly endless. The final step in this stage is drying and finishing. Hides are stretched on steel frames, dried under controlled humidity, then ironed and conditioned with natural oils. The surface begins to glow, smooth, rich, and soft to the touch. It's here that the leather's iconic quill pattern, formed naturally by feather follicles, becomes distinct and tactile. Every finished hide is carefully inspected under bright white light. Only those free from scars or imperfections will qualify for the luxury market. Others are redirected to furniture, automotive interiors, or accessories. Nothing is wasted. From a thick, untreated skin to a refined, breathable material, the ostrich hide's transformation embodies both industrial science and timeless artistry. But the journey doesn't end here. Next, the leather is shaped by human hands into the world's most exquisite creations. Once the tanned ostrich leather leaves the tannery, it enters a world where machinery gives way to mastery, the crafting studios of luxury manufacturers. Here, every hide, pattern, and stitch is guided not by automation, but by human touch. Each piece begins with a selection phase. Specialists spread the hides across long cutting tables under bright, even light, inspecting every centimeter for grain uniformity. Only the finest sections from the crown area, the region dense with symmetrical quill bumps, are chosen for premium products. The rest, though still valuable, are set aside for smaller goods such as wallets or belts. The chosen hide is then carefully traced and cut using precision steel blades. Because each hide's pattern is unique, every layout must be done by eye, matching quill clusters and texture direction. A single mistake could waste hundreds of dollars in material. Next comes skiving, thinning the edges of the leather to achieve perfect fold lines. The smell of rich oils fills the air as artisans soften the leather by hand, preparing it for stitching. Thread color is matched to the tone of the hide, and double needle machines stitch along edges with surgical precision. Some brands still rely entirely on hand stitching, a technique that can take several hours for a single bag or pair of boots. At this level, craftsmanship is as much about restraint as complexity. The goal is not to cover the leather but to showcase it, to let the natural bumps, subtle sheen, and smooth texture speak for themselves. Each seam, each polished edge, reflects decades of refinement passed down through generations of artisans. Once the assembly is complete, finishing specialists take over. They burnish edges with wax, buff surfaces to enhance sheen, and apply protective coatings that preserve softness for years. Some pieces receive custom hardware plated in gold or palladium, reinforcing the union between industrial engineering and artisanal luxury. From here, the completed goods move to packaging studios where quality inspectors verify every millimeter. A single uneven stitch or off-tone panel can disqualify an entire piece from release. Only flawless products, less than a fraction of total production, carry the mark of true luxury. In the end, what began as a rugged hide beneath the African sun now rests behind glass in boutiques around the world. Every bag, belt, or shoe carries within it the journey of nature, science, and human artistry. A seamless collaboration between field, factory, and fashion. From the artisan's tables, finished ostrich leather products begin a new journey, one that spans continents and economies. Each shipment passes through a chain of verification designed to maintain both quality and ethical transparency. At the center of this system is South Africa's Export Certification Network, where every hide is documented from farm to tannery. Unique serial numbers trace each piece back to its origin, ensuring full compliance with the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, known as CITES. This tracking not only prevents illegal trade, but reinforces consumer trust in a market where authenticity defines value. Before export, hides undergo final quality grading by specialized inspectors. They assess color depth, softness, thickness, and the uniformity of the quill pattern. Only the highest grades, typically less than 20% of total output, qualify for high-end fashion houses. The rest serve global industries ranging from automotive interiors to fine accessories, ensuring nothing is wasted. Once cleared, shipments travel in climate-controlled containers to Europe, Asia, and North America. In Italy's luxury districts, Japan's precision workshops, and the fashion ateliers of Paris, these hides are reborn once again, this time as finished works of design. Each trade route reflects the delicate balance between industrial production and artisanal demand, where the rarity of supply keeps the market stable yet exclusive. Sustainability now defines the industry's future. Modern ostrich farms invest in renewable energy, closed-loop water systems, and zero-waste tanning chemistry. By recycling processed water, reclaiming tanning agents, and upcycling unused hide sections, the industry reduces its environmental footprint without sacrificing quality. Many tanneries are already carbon neutral, a milestone that marks a new era for luxury manufacturing. At the same time, consumer expectations are shifting. Transparency and traceability are becoming as valuable as craftsmanship itself. Digital tagging and blockchain-based tracking are being introduced, allowing buyers to scan a product and see its entire origin story, from egg to atelier. As demand grows in emerging luxury markets, This fusion of ethics, technology, and tradition defines what it means to be truly premium. Because in the modern world, luxury isn't just how something looks, it's how responsibly it's made. From the wide plains of Africa to the ateliers of Europe, the journey of ostrich leather reveals a rare union, where nature, science, and craftsmanship move as one. Every stage, from hatching to tanning, from cutting to stitching, is a dialogue between human innovation and the timeless patterns of life itself. What began as a simple hide beneath the desert sun becomes a material of extraordinary depth, soft yet durable, natural yet refined. Each piece tells a story not of waste, but of transformation. It proves that when skill, care, and precision align, even something as humble as a bird's skin can be elevated into the realm of art. Across the world, the ostrich leather trade continues to fuel economies, employ thousands, and inspire designers who see beauty in texture, color, and form. But behind the luxury lies an even deeper message, that true craftsmanship begins with respect for the material, for the maker, and for the environment that sustains them both. And so, the cycle continues. The feathers, the hide, the hands that shaped them, all connected in a continuous rhythm of creation and renewal. A rhythm that echoes the philosophy behind every great industry. Nothing is wasted, and every end is a beginning. This is how ostrich leather is made, from start to finish.